Understanding code changes is crucial for anyone working in the electrical field. One way to stay informed is by requesting informational material from your local electrical supply house. Many supply houses, especially those that handle Thomas & Betts or Steel City materials, may have publications detailing code changes and highlighting relevant product. When requesting such material, it is important to approach the supply house in a professional and clear manner. A well-crafted email can significantly increase your chances of obtaining the information you need. To start, address your email to a specific contact person at the supply house, if possible. If you don't have a specific contact, you can address it to the sales department or customer service. Begin your email with a polite and professional greeting. For example, you can start with "Dear Supply House contact name" or "to the sales department." In the opening paragraph, clearly state the purpose of your email. Express your interest in obtaining copies of specific publications, such as Code Changes 2005 featuring products from Thomas & Betts. Mention how you learned about the publication and why you are interested in it. For example, you could say, "I am writing to inquire about the availability of copies of Code Changes 2005 featuring products from Thomas & Betts at your supply house. I recently learned about this publication and am interested in obtaining a copy for my personal reference." In the body of your email, acknowledge that you understand a publication may promote specific products, but emphasize your interest in the valuable insights it provides into code changes and industry best practices. This shows that you are aware of the promotional aspect, but are still genuinely interested in the informational content. For instance, you could write, "As a customer of your supply house, I understand that you handle Thomas & Betts or Steel City materials. If you have any copies of the publication in stock, I would be grateful if you could let me know. I understand that this publication promotes T&B products, however, I am still interested in reviewing it as it provides valuable insights into code changes and industry best practices." Be specific about the information you are seeking. If you are interested in particular code changes, mention them. This can help the supply house staff determine if the publication is relevant to your needs. Express your gratitude for their time and consideration. A simple "thank you for your time and consideration" is sufficient. Close your email with a professional closing, such as "Sincerely" or "Best regards" followed by your name. Before sending your email, proofread it carefully to ensure there are no errors in grammar or spelling. A well-written email demonstrates professionalism and increases the likelihood of a positive response. Following up on your request is also important. If you don't hear back from the supply house within a reasonable time frame, such as a week or two, send a follow-up email or call them directly. When speaking with the supply house representative, be polite and respectful. Clearly explain your request and why you are interested in the information. Remember that the supply house is not obligated to provide you with the publication, so it's important to be courteous and appreciative of their time. In addition to requesting specific publications, you can also inquire about other resources that the supply house may have available, such as training seminars, workshops, or online resources. Many supply houses offer educational opportunities to help their customers stay up to date on the latest code changes and industry trends. Another valuable resource for staying informed about code changes is the National Electrical Code, or NEC. The NEC is a comprehensive set of standards for electrical installations, and it is updated every 3 years. Familiarizing yourself with the NEC and any local amendments is essential for anyone working in the electrical field. Furthermore, consider joining professional organizations such as the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, or IEE, or the International Association of Electrical Inspectors, or IE. These organizations offer a wealth of resources, including publications, training courses, and networking opportunities. Networking with other professionals in the electrical industry can also be a valuable way to stay informed about code changes and best practices. Attend industry events, join online forums, and connect with colleagues to share information and learn from each other's experiences. Remember that code changes are constantly evolving, so it is important to make a continuous effort to stay informed. By utilizing the resources available from your local electrical supply house, professional organizations, and the NEC, you can ensure that you're always up to date on the latest code requirements and industry standards. Also, keep in mind that electrical codes often reference specific standards for products and installations. For example, a National Electrical Manufacturers Association, or NEMA, develops standards for electrical equipment, and Underwriters Laboratories, or all, tests and certifies products to ensure they meet safety standards. When selecting electrical products, be sure to choose products that meet the applicable standards and are listed by a recognized testing laboratory. Moreover, understanding the practical implications of code changes is crucial. Code changes often address specific safety concerns or technological advancements. By understanding the reasoning behind a code change, you can better apply it in your work and ensure that your electrical installations are safe and compliant. For example, a code change might address the proper grounding of electrical equipment to prevent electrical shock hazards, or it might specify the requirements for installing arc fault circuit interrupters, RFCs, to reduce the risk of electrical fires. Understanding these practical implications allows you to make informed decisions about your electrical work and ensure the safety of yourself and others. Furthermore, it's important to understand the role of local jurisdictions in enforcing electrical codes. Local jurisdictions, such as cities and counties, may adopt the NEC with amendments or modifications to address local conditions or concerns. It is essential to be aware of any local amendments to the NEC and to comply with all applicable codes and regulations. To find out about local amendments, contact your local building department or electrical inspector. They can provide you with information about the specific codes and regulations that apply in your area. Additionally, attend local code update meetings to stay informed about proposed changes and to provide input on the development of local codes. It is also beneficial to develop a strong relationship with your local electrical inspector. Electrical inspectors are responsible for ensuring that electrical installations comply with applicable codes and regulations. By working closely with your inspector, you can avoid costly mistakes and ensure that your installations are safe and compliant. Don't hesitate to ask your inspector questions about code requirements or to seek clarification on any issues that you are unsure about. Remember that electrical inspectors are there to help you ensure the safety of electrical installations. Additionally, keeping accurate records of your electrical work is essential for compliance and liability purposes. Maintain detailed records of all electrical installations, including permits, inspections, and product information. This documentation can be invaluable in the event of an audit or investigation. Furthermore, consider investing in professional liability insurance to protect yourself from potential claims arising from your electrical work. Professional liability insurance can provide coverage for errors and omissions, as well as defense costs in the event of a lawsuit. Moreover, it's important to stay informed about emerging technologies and trends in the electrical industry. New technologies, such as smart grids, energy storage systems, and electric vehicle charging stations, are changing the way we generate, distribute, and use electricity. Staying abreast of these developments will allow you to adapt to the changing landscape of the electrical industry and to offer your clients innovative and cost-effective solutions. Attend industry conferences, read trade publications, and participate in online forums to stay informed about emerging technologies and trends. In addition to technical knowledge, effective communication skills are essential for success in the electrical field. Being able to clearly communicate with clients, colleagues, and inspectors is crucial for ensuring that projects are completed safely and efficiently. Practice your communication skills by actively listening to others, asking clarifying questions, and expressing your ideas clearly and concisely. Furthermore, be respectful and professional in all your interactions. Maintaining a positive attitude and building strong relationships with others can greatly enhance your career in the electrical industry. Remember that the electrical field is constantly evolving, and continuous learning is essential for staying ahead of the curve. By utilizing the resources available from your local electrical supply house, professional organizations, and the NEC, and by developing your technical knowledge, communication skills, and professionalism, you can achieve success in this challenging and rewarding field.